Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us at the Midwest OER Summit. There's lots of exciting things surrounding OER happening in Wisconsin, and today we'd like to talk just a little bit about that. To start, I'd like to introduce the Wisconsin OER Action Team. On our team, we have Bob Butterfield from the University of Wisconsin-Stout, and he's the Director of Instructional Resources. We have Rachel Becker from Madison Area Technical College. She's the Copyright and OER Librarian. There's myself, Vince Mussehl. I'm the Affordable Learning Project Director at Chippewa Valley Technical College. We have Elizabeth Tomev from the Department of Public Instruction, and she's the Director of Data and Communications for Library Services. And then finally, we have Kristin Woodward from University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee Libraries, and she's the Teaching and Learning Team Lead. So I'd like to start by talking just a little bit about some activity at the Wisconsin Technical Colleges. We recently received a $3 million grant or funding provided by the state for scaling OER for technical colleges. So this will be over the next 2 years from 2023 to 2025. It was lobbied for by our students. Every year, our students get together to talk about issues, and this has been a priority for them for the past few years, and they were able to elevate it and successfully advocate for this funding. The project, which is going to be branded as WisTech Open, will have a potential impact of 35,000 students each year with a cost savings of around $5.2 million. Last year, the Wisconsin Technical College system saw a student impact of around 63,000 students, and those students saved approximately $7.4 million by using OER. So we're excited about our accomplishments with cost savings and student impact. I'm now going to pass this on to Rachel Becker, and she's going to talk about some other events happening with Wisconsin Technical Colleges.
Thank you, Vince. We are happy to report that Madison College was the host for the 3rd annual Wisconsin Open Education Symposium held virtually the end of October of this year. We had about 50 participants join us for the workshop day, which happened the day before the symposium, where we talked about OER 101, copyright, how to find OER resources, and a fantastic presentation by Milwaukee Area Technical Colleges, speaking about how they set up a fantastic OER program at their college. During the symposium, we had an opening keynote that featured different people involved in WTCS OER work and how they felt about the project. We had a closing student panel discussion where students from WTCS talked about the impact of OER on their lives, which was very powerful. All of the recordings are available on the website and are free for anyone to view on YouTube. Some of our recent accomplishments include wrap-up of the $2.5 million Open RN project / Open Textbook Pilot Grant, which Vince helped facilitate. We established a formal OER program at many different technical colleges in the state, including Madison College, where we have our first ever OER steering committee. And we are going to pass it off now to Kristin to talk about the UW accomplishments.
Thanks, Rachel. The universities of Wisconsin have made OER and open textbooks a strategic initiative for student success beginning in 2023. We started off this initiative with an all-campus OER convening in May. At the convening, we had a group of library directors, teaching and learning leaders, and instructional designers from all over the UW system come together to talk about their plans and next steps and priorities for OER. A team of 5 representatives from the UW schools is working together on the AACU Institute for OER. The action team is continuing the work that was begun in May by working through the Institute and developing an action plan for expanding OER access and open textbook access throughout the UW schools in the next year. In addition to those initiatives, we also had our annual eFordability Summit in 2023, hosted by UW-Stout. A few recent accomplishments. The action plan for expanding OER adoption is in place and underway with a campus needs assessment survey to learn more about what's going on with OER at each of our UW campuses. The UW Eau Claire campus completed their OER pilot project. UW Green Bay hired their first OER librarian, so that's the first OER position in the UW system. UW-Milwaukee launched a self-paced training program for OER, and UW-Stout completed their comprehensive campus OER plan. Looking ahead at next big things, the UW System Action Group is developing a toolkit for training and sustaining UW faculty OER adoption. And we're looking at a shared repository and publishing options for UW schools. A few ways that we think MHEC can help with our initiatives in Wisconsin are continuing research on best practices in open education, some similar to the course markings research, exploring long-term publishing solutions for our member schools, and supporting grant writing for additional funding. Thank you for having the Wisconsin Action Team as part of the winter conference.